How do you add and subtract polynomials? So let's take a look at simplifying. Notice here we are adding two binomials together. In order to do this, all we need to do is bring down the contents of the first set of parentheses and then distribute the positive through to the second set. So when we're adding, we really just eliminate those parentheses. Now it becomes a procedure of combining like terms. And we want to write this in standard form. So we'll go for our highest term first. So the negative x cubed. Notice then we have no squared terms, but we do have two terms to the first power. Negative 6 plus negative 2 gives us negative 8x. And then we are going to add 5. So adding 5. So when we simplify the given polynomial, we end up with negative x cubed minus 8x plus 5. Let's take a look at another example. Here we have 3x plus 6x cubed plus 5x squared plus x plus negative 2x cubed minus 5x squared. Again, we are simply going to copy everything down because we are adding. And now it once again becomes a scenario of combining like terms. So we have a 6x cubed and a negative 2x cubed. 6 plus negative 2 is 4, so this becomes 4x cubed. 5x squared minus 5x squared, that becomes 0, so we cancel those. And then we have x terms, so 3x plus 1x gives us plus 4x. So our simplified polynomial is 4x cubed plus 4x. Now let's take a look at subtraction. So we have 4 plus x cubed minus the quantity 5 plus 6x squared. We will copy the contents of the first set of parentheses, so 4 plus x cubed. But now we must distribute that negative through to the second set of parentheses. So the negative times a positive 5 gives us minus 5, and the negative times the positive 6x squared gives us a negative 6x squared. Once again, we are simply combining like terms. So this becomes x cubed minus 6x squared, and then we can combine the like terms of 4 and negative 5 to get negative 1. Once again, we have to simplify this polynomial. So we are going to take negative 6x cubed plus 3x squared and subtract from that negative 4x squared minus 4x cubed plus negative 4x. So we bring down the contents of the first set of parentheses and then distribute the negative. So we have negative times negative 4x squared, and a negative times a negative is positive. This becomes plus 4x squared. Distributing the negative to the next term, so we have a negative times negative 4x cubed gives us again a negative times a negative, which is positive, so plus 4x cubed. And then in this similar fashion we have negative, and then we're going to distribute that to the negative 4x, giving us a plus 4x. Now we can go through a process of combining like terms once again. So we have negative 6x cubed and 4x cubed, which gives us a negative 2x cubed. We have 3x squared and 4x squared, which gives us positive 7x squared, and then 4x. So our simplified polynomial is negative 2x cubed plus 7x squared plus 4x. Let's try another one. Notice here how we're subtracting. So we bring everything down from the first set of parentheses and then distribute our negative. So that's going to give us minus 4x cubed, and then a negative times a negative is positive, so plus 5x squared. And then combining like terms, we only have one cubed term, so we get negative 4x cubed. The 3x squared and 5x squared is where we get the 8x squared minus 4x minus 5. Let's take a look at another example. 3x plus 3x squared minus x cubed minus x squared minus 4x cubed plus negative 5. We will bring down the first set of parentheses and distribute the negative through the second set of parentheses. So this gives us minus x squared plus 4x cubed and plus 5. Combining like terms, we get 3x cubed minus or plus 2x squared plus 3x plus 5.